Welcome back to my channel Chef Pro. So today I'm going to be making a very different recipe and very delicious recipe. This recipe is called Katla Macher Chop. Yes guys, I'm learning Bengali. So I'm making Katla Macher Chop, also known as Katla fish cutlets. So I've taken some Katla fish, take the patty piece, and after that you're going to boil it with some haldi. Then take it out on the plate and take out all the bones. It's not going to be tasting nice if you're going to be leaving the bones. Then while eating it, you have to keep taking out the bones. Like, oh, very annoying to do that, right? Then I've cleaned all the fish like this, and then I've taken some ginger paste, some garlic chopped up, some red chili chopped up, some dhania chopped up, and some chopped up onions. Then I've taken my pan, added a few dry red chilies. After adding the dry red chilies, we're going to be adding some dhania and jeera. Dhania and jeera, add both of these, and you're going to bhundo, and add a little bit, a pinch, pinch of salt. Then saute, bhundo all together, and then we're going to be taking the same pan, adding some besan in it. So besan is very good for these kind of recipes. That's why I've taken besan. So add 1 spoon besan, and this also has to be bhundod nicely. Then take the same pan, inside that pan add some refined oil, and remember guys, add your refined oil accordingly. Yes. Then we're going to be putting in the chopped up garlic. Yes, the chopped up garlic. And then you're going to saute and add the ginger paste. And I've taken a bit of ginger paste according to my quantity and some chopped up green chilies. Yes. Then we're going to be adding the chopped up, what you call it, onions. Yes, the onions guys. Then we're going to be making it like this, like a brownish color. Add in the fish, and guys, this recipe was so good. Trust me, it's the best recipe I've ever made. Yes, this is one of my favorite recipes on the list. Then after that, you're going to be cooking it not completely, and keep the gas low while adding masalas. Then I've taken some salt, then some homemade masala, also known as homemade bunda or jeera, then some haldi and some kasturi methi. Yes, kasturi methi. And after that, mix it up nicely guys. Mix, because this is going to be the filling to the chops. And I won't say filling because we're not going to be putting this in something, but this is going to be the filling and the outer layer itself. Then add some boiled potatoes. I'm adding 4 to 5. That is more than enough guys. 4 to 5 for this much quantity is enough. Then we're going to be adding some more kasturi methi and some dhania patta. The kasturi methi, I've added some red chilies and made it into a nice powder. Then we're going to be mixing, mixing. After that, we're going to be making it a little bit cooked, not too cooked, because this will be fried again. Yes. Then we add the besan which I bhunda over in the pan, and add slowly. Don't add too much besan at once, otherwise it could be a total zombie apocalypse disaster. It's literally going to be a literal disaster. And you can see the color, so make it in this color. If you want your chops a bit like egg shapes, oval shapes, you can definitely do that, but I've taken it into the round shapes, because I really like bikes, and bikes have tires. The tires are round, and my chops are also round today guys. Yes. Then we're going to be making it into this shape and adding it to the plate. After that, as you can see, I've taken a bowl. Inside this bowl, what are we going to put? Right? What are we going to put? We're going to be cracking two eggs guys. 2 eggs. Crack 2 eggs. Then you're going to add some salt and mix. Yes guys. And if you want, you could add a bit of black pepper. That's not a problem at all. Then mix. Then I'm adding breadcrumbs which I had. If you don't have, you can definitely make it with bread which you have at home. Okay guys. Then put one by one the chops inside the egg base. Then put it into the breadcrumbs and do this twice. I've done it once and showed you, as you can see. Put it back in the bread into the egg, then in the breadcrumbs again, and then fry. then it's going to be nice and crispy, and the sound that comes, oh my god, you're going to get some aesthetic feeling, guys. Yes. Then as you can see, I've done it this way. We're going to be frying one first. Don't fry 4 to 5 because it can be a disaster, like I said. So add refined oil to your pan, and don't add too much refined oil. We're not going to be deeply frying it. We're just going to be adding enough oil so that when we add one chop, as you can see, the top is a little bit out of the oil. So now you just see how nicely they are frying. This will be fried on high flame, not low flame, not medium flame. Okay, high flame, we're going to be frying it, and that's it. Just fry it until it's brown, nicely brown. Then you're going to take it out in the plate, and honestly guys, with this, if you're going to have tomato sauce, oof, you will not like it. With this, if you're going to have chili sauce, you will also not like it. But if you add some salad and some kasaundi is like okay, tell me in the comments what you call it in English. So that's how I served it. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.